Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of ABCs of DbD. I am Magic Lavender, and today we are continuing our discussion on survivor perks in ABC order, covering how the perk works, changes over time, and other perks that synergize with it. Today's perk is Borrowed Time. Borrowed Time is one of 3 of William Overbeck's perks. William Overbeck was introduced to the Fog on March 8, 2017 as a half chapter, Chapter 3.5, Left Behind. What it currently does is you are fueled with an unexpected energy when saving an ally from a hook. It increases the duration of the endurance status effect for an unhooked survivor by 6, 8, or 10 seconds, and increases the duration of the haste status effect for the unhooked survivor by 10 seconds. Borrowed Time's effects are cancelled prematurely if the unhooked survivor performs a conspicuous action. Here is an example of how it works. This perk has received plenty of changes since its release. In its original release in 1.4.2, the perk could only be used once per trial, only when in the killer's terror radius. If hit when affected by Borrowed Time, the bleed out timer, which today is called the deep wound status effect, that would down the survivor if not mended at most 40 seconds. The endurance status effect was applied to both the unhooked survivor and the perk user. Then in 1.7.0, the deep wound status effect timer was reduced to at most 25 seconds. Patch 1.9.2 brings a great buff and nerf. The buff is that Borrowed Time has unlimited uses, and the nerf is that only the unhooked survivor gets the benefits of Borrowed Time. Then in 2.4.0, the perk starts to shift into what we know it to be today by reducing the deep wound status effect timer to 20 seconds, and the bleed out timer pauses when in chase with the killer. Patch 3.4.0 brings another change to the bleed out timer. The timer pauses when you are mending or sprinting. Patch 4.5.0 brings yet another change to the deep wound status effect, where the timer is 20 seconds across all tiers and change the endurance duration to at most 15 seconds. 4.7.0 brings a much needed change that removes the terror radius condition, allowing Borrowed Time to be used whenever unhooking a survivor, then nerfing the endurance duration to at most 12 seconds. Then finally bringing us to where we are today with patch 6.1.0, where Borrowed Time extends the duration of the haste and endurance after being unhooked, and the effect deactivating when doing a conspicuous action, such as cleansing a totem or working on a generator. According to nightlight.gg, the top 5 perks that are used with Borrowed Time are Unbreakable, to pick yourself up in the dying state, Adrenaline, to heal 1 health state after the last generator is done, Lithe, to gain a speed boost after vaulting a window or pallet, Windows of Opportunity, to see the auras of windows and pallets, and Will Make It, to heal survivors quickly after unhooking. Bringing any blood point offering in the altruism category will help you get more blood points when helping out other survivors. Do you think Borrowed Time is a balanced perk after all the changes throughout the years? Let me know in the comments below. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode of ABCs of DbD.